It's about 9:45 a.m. West Coast time on Tuesday, September 9th. I was just watching an interview, I guess from earlier this morning, with the head of ICE, Tom Homan, the human thumb, and he was talking about how his ICE agents, they don't randomly abduct people. They conduct investigations, they conduct surveillance on specific individuals. They build cases, they build reasonable suspicion before they arrest somebody. They're absolutely not just snatching people off the street and then randomly. And then the story that was right after that, and he said, we're not racially profiling anyone, when the government argued specifically in favor of racial profiling, and said this is exactly what ICE is doing in the case that resulted in that Supreme Court order that we got yesterday. That story was immediately followed by how ICE has removed an entire layer of paperwork for their agents that must be completed before they pick someone up. An entire layer of paperwork that identifies people by name. Because I believe that's a direct result. And I did like a 35-minute long video on that Supreme Court decision last night on my page. I put it up there late. Yesterday, the Supreme Court legalized racial profiling of Hispanic and Latino people in the United States, including roughly 50 million citizens. They legalized racial profiling in direct violation of the law and in direct violation of those people's 14th Amendment rights to equal protection under the law. Yesterday, the Supreme Court took away the Fourth and 14th Amendment rights of every Hispanic and Latino person in the United States, including tens of millions of American citizens. And today, ICE says we're not racially profiling anyone, but they have removed that entire layer of paperwork in the ICE arrest and investigatory process that would identify the individuals they're going to arrest, that would identify those people by name. I can understand why they did that after yesterday's Supreme Court decision. The Supreme Court just gave Donald Trump and ICE carte blanche to proceed however they want to against Hispanic and Latino people in the United States, including tens of millions of American citizens. So, and ICE is not going to stop with them.